Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're talking about what I call the strength formula. This is not just for trumpet players, but it works very well for learning how to make stronger embouchures. But it also will help you be stronger at just about everything else. If you're trying to do something that you need to be either physically stronger or mentally stronger, it's a very simple formula that you can follow. Quite simply, it's get tired at whatever it is that you're trying to do, then rest, then get tired again, and then rest, and repeat that pattern indefinitely, and you will grow strength. It's as simple as that. And I want to stress at this point that you have to be getting tired at what it is you're trying to do. Okay? Because there are some things that maybe will build strength in an area where you don't need strength. That's one of my reasons why I don't like certain calisthenic exercises for your lips. You know, the pencil in the mouth. When you hold the pencil with your lips. I'm not so keen on that. There are times when I prescribe it to my students, but it's actually pretty rare. I think it's better to do what it is you're trying to get strong at. Do it until you become tired, and then take a break. It's that simple. Now, here's a little warning though for trumpet players, and this is a trumpet channel. Okay, there are two different things that we call fatigue. All right, one of them is real fatigue and the other one is not. If you experience pain from mashing your lips, so I remember when I was younger, that's how I saw fatigue. I would play until I just couldn't bear the pain anymore. And at that point, I would declare that I'm tired. While that is actually kind of true if you play that way, if you have that kind of embouchure and you rely on that mashing of the lips to get the notes, then you can actually look at it as fatigue, but this formula won't help you. Okay, so it may help you a little bit, but it won't help you to the degree that if you have a more muscular embouchure, that's when this formula is really going to help you. Okay? And if you do have that kind of mash the face kind of embouchure, you might want to think about not playing like that anymore. Okay? But anyway, so that's one warning I wanted to have. Muscular fatigue in the mouth is almost undetectable with feeling. So you're not going to feel, one of the things I tell my students is that your legs, your thigh muscles are the biggest muscles in your body. So when those muscles get tired, the fatigue chemicals that come out, the lactic acid, burns more than it would possibly burn in your lips. These are some of the smallest muscles in your body. So the amount of chemicals that the lips are going to put out when they're tired is tiny. So how do you know when to stop when you're practicing? And the answer to that question is with your ears. You can't, if you can feel tired in the lips, you waited too long. All right? If you can feel tired, if you can feel the burning in your cheeks and stuff like that, the burning in the lips, you went way too far. Chances are, if you did go that far, then you're doing the other kind of mashing. Okay? So no, you stop when the sound changes to something of a more inferior sound. And I can't go into detail about that in this video, but there's something in the sound that you can hear that indicates that you have reached that point of fatigue. Now, what happens if you don't get both of those parts of the strength formula? What if you, for example, don't push yourself hard enough to get tired? Well, then when you do that, there's nothing for your body to react to. So the way we build strength is we make the muscles and the brain, it works just as well with the brain, we make them reach their point where they can't do it anymore. And the body reacts to that and says, hey, we reached a roadblock here. Let's do something about that. And the body builds, whatever it needs, blood flow to those muscles and to the brain, so that that part of the body can work better. So if you don't push your body that hard, you won't get there. And it's the same with the flip side of that. If you don't ever rest, and this is for the overly eager trumpet players, the ones who really, really have the passion to really do it, this is where they usually get it wrong. They practice and they practice and they practice, and they applaud themselves in their dedication. Because they've given up this, they've given up that, they've given up so much so that they can be a great trumpet player. And they make no progress. And in fact, in some cases, if you never, ever, ever rest and you're always pushing yourself, never taking a day off, never resting during the day during your practice, then you can actually get worse, not better. Your range will come down, not up, and your endurance will get shorter, not longer. That's what happens when you don't follow this formula. I'm not saying that you won't progress at all. That does happen sometimes. There are some people who don't push themselves and they don't rest. And they can make progress. The question is, how soon? Most of my students are not comfortable with physical progress taking decades. Most of them want to get to that next range by next month, 2 months, 3 months. At the latest, they want to be at that next level within a year, not decades. That's what happens. You want to, if you don't do this formula, if you don't work towards fatigue, and if you don't take a break, it retards your growth. So once again, the strength formula is simple. You get tired doing what it is you're trying to get stronger at. If you're trying to get stronger at playing trumpet, then you play trumpet. You don't do lip exercises. You play the trumpet. Do that until you get tired. Then you take a break. And you rest. You rest long enough that the damage can be repaired by your body. There's other reasons to rest as well, but we're going to get to that in the next video. And that said, I'm going to turn this video off and get on to the next one. The next video is going to be my 3 levels of rest. I wanted to make this video first so I could reference it in that video. Okay? So we're going to talk about in the next video 3 levels of rest that are very important to help you become a stronger player. All right. God bless you guys, and we'll see you on that video coming up soon.